chaps my ass.
Without getting burnt at the
That's the ultimate armchair quarterback. To be like, he crashed into a little wrong landmass on his tail. Yeah, just being like, clearly these guys are. He was saying like uh, the people who weren't suckers stayed in England. It's like, yeah, it's more than being a sucker, dude. It's like these people were poor as fuck.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any other choice really. And a lot of them were indentured servants too. So it's like, it's a bullshit thesis. And I've had people tell me like, oh, this is really good, and I'm reading it. And I'm like, oh, I can't fuck with this guy, dude.
You know what? It's a weird thing that I've always been bothered by. Is like in this country, if you like, everybody always prefaces things like, "This is America, and in America we love an underdog." Or like, in America we love it. It's like, first of all, everyone loves a fucking underdog. And stop talking about this country.
Yeah.
As though you've traveled the world.
I know.
It always bothers me when people are like, this is a racist country.
Oh, dude.
Like, have you traveled, dude? Why don't you ask Sudan if they're racist?
Yeah, have you gone anywhere, dude? Have you even read to find out, like, that's the other thing, too. They're like, this country's founded on racism, and it's like, dude, read about there's been so many other genocides all over the world, the same thing have been like, yeah, you guys are the other guy, fuck you guys. That's so fucking annoying.
We're spinning our wheels.
This country,
we got the same shit every day. Yeah. Like, so
that's like, you see people in Western PA, their grandfathers fucked up some Indians, dude. Not long ago either, dude. I'm talking like 1920s.
No, well,
whatever. 1800s.
Yeah.
Went and bucked up some Indians, dude.
It was longer than that in PA.
Well, yeah, whatever.
PA got settled a long time ago.
But that was the boys that came in, and they're buffering them around. Whenever Indians were like in Ohio,
you got to clear out some Indians, though.
You gotta use the absolute. People were doing the do back then. That was the Mountain Dew commercial back then.
Of all the horrific genocides in human history, I can handle these Native Americans getting brushed off the land.
You like that one?
I'm alright with that one.
Okay.
A bunch of dudes with Mountain Dew coming up and be like, get these fucking pieces of shit off this land.
That must have been wild, dude.
Well, it's funny. It's such a weird double standard to have. I mean, I get it if you were like, I can't believe America did this. Yeah. If you don't know history at all, and you think America is such a good, it's like you can't have a nice empire.
Yeah, well, you don't meet Turks and be like evil bastards.
No, of course not.
They genocided the Armenians. That's the show, The Young Turks.
Country.
Yeah, that's true.
Every country genocided somebody.
It's true.
Like, and another thing with the Indians is like, how do you think they got that land?
Yeah.
They genocided some other fucking tribe.
They definitely did.
They were at war with each other constantly.
Forever, dude. It's always been that way.
And they weren't like sophisticated, nice people.
Yeah.
I've done this like so many times.
No, it's
such a funny, like, if you look at history at all, and if you look at history with like rose glasses, where you're like, America's this beautiful place, like, obviously you're wrong.
Yeah.
So when people bring up like the atrocities committed against Native Americans, it's like, yeah, I mean, this is shocking when I was in 7th grade. I'm an adult now.
At 7th grade, they fed me the cornucopia story where, like, they split a turkey and they're like, hey, let's teach you some skills.
And then later you find out, it's like, oh, shit, we killed all those guys.
And then after for dessert, dude, they were like,
yeah, you want some Mountain Dew? It's got smallpox. That's how they actually killed them. They gave them Code Red, and the natives were like, they fucking died.
They didn't have an Xbox anywhere, and they're like, oh, what the fuck you do?
But yeah, it's funny to think about, like, people just showed up and like, this is pretty nice land.
Well, dude, when you read that book,
fuck are these idiots? Get them out of here.
When you read White Trash, it was like the English government was just rounding up the poorest of fucking shitty, like literally taking orphans.
You have that hard copy?
No. Yeah, my brother has that. Yeah, my brother has that. That's great.
I need one.
Dude, that's great. So they would round up orphans and then just put them on a boat and be like, over. So, like, you have these people who were just like absolute mud kickers, dude, landed in America. And then they're just like, all right, I guess I'm here now. Arrow goes through your wife's neck, and they rape 30 people. And you're like, who the fuck are these guys? And that's what happened, dude. That's the Thomas Sowell guy talks about this, and it makes a lot of sense when people talk about slavery, whether you're dealing with slavery in the abstract or you were living during that time. When people are like, they get mad at Lincoln being like, well, when he freed the slaves, he was kind of cold and calculated. He should have been more moralistic about it. And it's like, you can say that now, but like if you were the president, imagine if you were the president back then. Like these people there was millions of slaves in the South, so they were really worried about like if you free them, are they going to come fuck you up and kill you?
Yeah.
Like the Thomas Jefferson has a famous quote of being like, "You had the wolf by the ears, dude." He's like, "What do? Do you fucking let it go?" They got some guy wrote like a love story between him and his like teenage slave. And it got a lot of negative press, dude.
I bet
it got a lot of negative press.
I bet they were eating some keep wanting to say Sowell.
Thomas Sowell, yeah. Sowell.
Yeah. How he talked about how, like, they also, the Western Europeans also abolished slavery.
They did.
Like, this
no one talks about that.
This is an institution that, it built the pyramids.
Yeah.
This is an institution that's been around since as long as humans were even remotely civilized.
Yeah.
They've had caste systems and slavery, and then it led up in human history. It took the great white man to say, knock it off.
It was the English, dude.
Yeah.
Even the French were like, nah, slavery's still chill, and then they finally folded. Yeah, dude.
I think it was like the Portuguese were the last ones.
Yep.
I think in Brazil was still going.
Yep. But then there was the Arabs in Asia, man, and they were still rocking in the free world. They got stamped out hard though, and then they would fly French flags, and the British government wasted millions of pounds on abolishing slavery worldwide. So it's like, yeah, I know. They were the biggest slave exporter too. That's like, dude, that's
while they also kind of enslaved the Irish people.
That's true too.
The Irish were slaves.
Well, dude, that should
be the name of our podcast.
The Irish slaves. Well, dude, the Stormy Daniels issue with like Trump's.
Every time we talk about this, I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna hear this later and be like, we sound like Reed.
No, this is the conclusion I've reached though, because it's like you have like the Stormy Daniels thing, to where now they're being like they can't like what the fuck is how are they trying to put this? They're like, she still deserves respect, right? As a prostitute, and it's like
as a slut,
as a porn star prostitute. She's a exactly. So it's like I can like it's. You can think about it however you want. It's like, yeah, I get that. And it's like,
I respect sluts.
I do. It's like, that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, she deserves respect. However, if you're in a room with a prostitute, you leave your wallet on the nightstand, you take a piss and come back, and you're like, oh shit, and then you fan it to make sure they're there, totally warranted as well. So it's like, everything has a double nature. Because it's like they're being like saying like, well, you know, why are we taking her testimony seriously? She's a fucking prostitute.
Where's Stormy Daniels coming out?
So they're the lawyers now pushing, being like,
we were just talking about slavery.
Because this is my thing. Where it's like now there's just a double-edged thing to everything. How you can just be like you can pull out stories to focus it towards like, and then Thomas Jefferson did this, and it's like, dude.
So you're saying
that's fucked up. But then
slavery was warranted?
No, I'm just saying it depends on how broad or narrow you put your telescope, dude. And then it's like Stormy Daniels. It's the same thing now, where people are like, she deserves respect, and they're like, well, how much can we really take her testimony serious? She's a fucking whore.
Oh, that's a little strong.
Yeah, but she's a criminal basically. So when you're, it's like taking a cop.
She's a porn star.
She's a fucking prostitute. He was paying her to fuck him. Porn stars are hookers.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense will start this game off with the football. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
They're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for a man. It's McBride. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a...
The British captured 2 retards and put them in a jar. I was like, whoever wins, we're going to take over.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, Black Panther, I was watching it and I was like, all right, whatever. And then at the very end when King Killmonger.
I didn't even want to tell you about him.
Dude.
I was like, you were like, what do they do? They bark? I'm like, yeah, Shane, they bark. I'm not even going to tell you about this.
Yeah, King Killmonger was the storyline could have been sick. If they, I don't know.
It was the most intricate storyline of a Marvel
had some
movie
blood
ever.
in there and some violence. I know they would have made $1 billion if they.
How about the girls like fighting their boyfriends? And
the girls versus the men part was a little fucking lame.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Timothy Chalamet or whatever get fucking blood pounded by army. Watch that shit again. I'd rather watch Timothy come into a fucking peach and watch old Army eat it.
Oh my God.
Which is fucking insane that they put that on. That is just fucking insane. But the very end when he's like Killmonger got stabbed.
Yeah, I saw that. Wait, Killmonger
Killmonger's the bad guy.
I was thinking of the other guy.
Tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Hunt is in the air. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Running behind that left side. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you've got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. Hauls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Shaw. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. His way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
That is a touchdown-saving tackle. Good individual effort defensively because that thing looked like it was 6, but he gets him down at the 1.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense in hurry-up mode.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
To the air, it's McBride. That's caught. It's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to...
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He wants to change this route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, he's he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Got his man down the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The offense changing the play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. They're trailing by 10 to Boise State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Ellis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Inside the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Tight end now in motion. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Florida! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 5. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
You got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers in this football.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught over the middle, it's Reed. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question when the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's McBride. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Gore. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top.
Game ain't over. Keep fighting.
Ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down will open up the final period. Takes the handoff. It's Gore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. You got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
A strike downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Looking for a man. It's McBride. It's complete on the right side. Still running at the 40. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Finds his big tight end. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 8.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And the punishment has been extended. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight? Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass. It's McBride.
There we go.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him
Stay
at
in
the
this,
48.
obviously.
Looking to throw again.
Give me there.
Here's the pressure.
Give me there.
Escapes trouble.
Come
Carrying
on,
the
two.
ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The offense
do
will
that one.
quickly use a timeout. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive
See
moving.
him falling right there.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No huddle offense to the line. And they'll spike
See
the
if he
ball
keep
to
running
try
like
to
that,
save
catch
as much
his
time
ass.
as they can. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams.
He wasting time.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got the back in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Exactly what I want you to do.
The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd downs. Back to throw. It's McBride. Finds his target down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
There we go.
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Coming into this one.